Good morning, students. Welcome to GM Junior Primary Schools. I hope all you are safe at your home and using all the precautions to stay safe from COVID-19. So, let us study about the today's chapter, that is chapter 8, Verb expressing the future. It's from standard 7th. I hope you have gone through the chapter 7, which was expressing the past tense, and this is the expressing the future tense, verb expressing the future tense. So let us take some examples that are: read this sentence that we shall have lunch at 2 p.m. There will be some delicious food. We are planning to have a party. We will be calling all our friends. We will have a lot of fun. So from this sentence we can get that all these sentences are describing the future events that will be going to take place in near future. So everyone knows we plan something or we take decision for a future that we will do this, we will do that, and we will make some food like this, etc. So we express everything that we are going to do in future. So all these sentence express future times. Will. This table shows us how to use will to express the future tense. So let us study about the table. To make a prediction, so to predict something like this will happen in the future or this will not happen in the future is to predict something. The activity will be very interesting. So it is a prediction that the activity that we are going to do in future will be very interesting. To show intention, I will take up a new hobby. So every new year we have some oath or we have some pledge or we have some promises that will be following in the future. So what is that called? Basically is called intention. What is our intention to do in a new year? That I will take up a new hobby. To make an offer or a promise, I will help you after school tomorrow. To order or instruct someone, you will not go out at this hour. To make a request, will you help me to carry this box? Will you help me to carry this box? To invite someone, will you come with us? To make an instant or decision to make something, I will order some pizza. To express opinions, this solution will not work. To make predictions, robotic will be quite advanced by 2025. So basically all these sentences describe how we use the word will for the describing future tenses. Let us move ahead. Shall. This table shows us how to use shall word to express future times. First sentence, only with the first person pronouns I or we and not with other subject. So here they are telling that only with the first person pronouns. So while we are using first person, we will use shall, that is we shall be going to Uti. Okay. To show a decision or determination, I shall not be competing this year. I shall not be taking part. In sense it is they are telling that they will not take part in any competition. He will not take any part in competition. I shall not be competing this year. To make a promise, I shall never let you down. To offer the help, shall I show you the way? To make suggestion, shall we take the metro? So all the time shall word should be used with the first person pronouns that you can see in the first para. So let us move further. That is going to. This table shows how to use going to express future times to talk about firm plans or intention. Raj is going on a tour to Europe. Firm plan means it is a perfect, it's a 100% plan that he will be going to a tour to a Europe. To make a prediction, India is going to win this match. To make promise, I am never going to let you down. So we can use both going to and will to predict future events. However, going to usually suggests that the event will happen soon. So basically the event which are going to happen as soon as possible, then it should we should be using that is going to. I am going to the market, so it's definitely we will be going within few minutes or few hours. I'll be visiting my cousin during the holidays. So let us move further. The simple present tense. We use simple present tense for action that are arranged or scheduled for the future. We have exam next month. The office closes at 5 p.m. So simple present tense is for the action that are arranged or scheduled for the future. So the action that office will going to be closed at 5 is going to happen soon. The present continuous tense. So here we can see we use present continuous tense for the action that are planned for the future. We are going to my uncle's house for the dinner tonight. They are taking a train to Lucknow. Present continuous tense, that are action that are planned for the future. So that are planned and that will be definitely going to happen. So let us move further. That is be plus to. A form of verb be with to is used to indicate future tense. Be plus to means both together should be used. So to show obligations, you are to take care of your belongings. We use it to show that an action is about to take place immediately. The word about is used in such case. We are about to have dinner. So when the word about is used, or the things that are going to happen immediately after you say the sentence, like when there is some of the person coming on your doorstep and you say we are about to have a dinner, so you are going to have a dinner within few minutes. To talk about official plan and future arrangement, the president is to be the chief guest. So it is an official plan. The president is to be the chief guest. May, might, could. So here we can see we can use the model may, might, and could to indicate uncertain plans in the future. Uncertain means that are not going to happen, or they may be going to happen. So there are 50-50 chances for them. I may go to Divya's house today. He might visit the historical site. We could walk to the park in the evening. So these are used basically to define the situation that may or may not happen in future. The future continuous tense. How to use? To express future action that have already been happened to be done in the future. Already have been planned to be done in future. To express the future action that have already been planned to be done in future. So that is means we will be getting our report cards tomorrow. So it was planned before that your report cards are going to be issued on so and so date. So you are telling to someone that we will be getting our report cards by tomorrow. So it is the action. Future continuous tense is used when the action is planned before and going to happen in near future. To express the action that will be going on at a certain time in the future, that is, they will be visiting all the village in the district. To show the action that will take place regularly in future, they will be showing the documentary on TV. So here is some of the rules of the future continuous tense. Please note it down as a note. Positive: will plus be plus present participles form of the verb. I hope you get that. Negative: will plus not plus be plus present participle form of the verb. That would complete a negative future continuous tense. Question forms: will plus subject plus be plus present participle form of the verb, or the question word plus will plus subject plus be plus present participle of the form of the verb. So please note it down, that very important rule that will help you to make the sentence very easily for future continuous tense form. So here is the next thing. Write a note on the precedent schedule in the future time using the simple future or the future continuous tense. So this is basically an exercise for your you people, that you have to just make a schedule for a precedence time table that are going to help in that are going to be held in future times. That is, time 5:30 am departure from Delhi to Ahmedabad, 7 am arrival in Ahmedabad, 10:30 inaugurating of the largest hospital of the India, 12:30 pm meeting with the chief minister, 3:30 pm leave for Delhi. So here we move forward for the future perfect tense. So we use the future perfect tense to express actions which will be completed by a certain period of time in future. So here we are seeing that the future perfect tense defines that the expressed action that will be happen in certain period of time, in that the time is fixed in the future. By this time next month I will have completed the course. So it is a fixed time that by the next month he will be completing the course. The word already, just and before are used to refer the action that will be completed by a certain time in future. Already, just and before, three words, please note it down, that will be used to refer the action that will be completed in certain period of time. The future perfect tense forms. Please note it down. These are the notes that will help you to make the future perfect tenses very easily. Positive sentence: will plus have plus past participle form of the verb. Negative: will plus not plus have plus part participle of the form of the verb. And question will be the same, like will plus subject plus have plus past participle form of the verb, and question word plus will plus subject plus have plus past participle form of the verb. So please note it down that. So here we move forward the future perfect continuous tense. We use the future perfect continuous tense along with the verb of the time expressed duration of the actions at a particular time in the future. At this time next week we will have been traveling to the train to Dehradun for a few hours. So future perfect continuous tense tells how it is made. At this time next week means you are talking to someone that at this point of time next week we will have been traveling on the train to Dehradun for a few hours. So it is like when you are meeting your friend and you will be telling, on this day I will be traveling to Dehradun at this point of time. So it is fixed. So please note it down again. These are the some rules to make the future perfect continuous tense. That is positive sentence: will plus shall plus have been plus present participles form of the verb. Here you can see in before the future perfect tense we had past participle form of the verb, okay, and in future perfect continuous tense we are having present participle form of the verb. So this will very be important to form a sentence for the future perfect continuous tense. Will plus shall plus have been plus present participles form of the verb. Negative. Will plus shall plus not plus have been plus present participles form of the verb. So here we are adding not because it is a negative sentence. Now question. Will plus shall plus subject plus have been plus present participle form of the verb, or a question word plus will plus shall plus subject plus have been plus present participles or form of the verb. Got that? Please note it down, students. So here is something. Write this as a complete sentence using future perfect tense or the future perfect continuous tense. So this is your activity to be done by yourself. So go through the rules of the both present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense and rewrite all the sentence using appropriate things like future perfect tense or it is future perfect continuous tense. These are to be completed sentence. So there are two different sentences and you have to complete it by see, there is an example that Ali will have to refer to the books in the library. So here we are adding Ali will have, okay. Ali will have been referring to books in the library. So you have to make both the sentence by following the rules of the future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense. You have to make both from the one sentence. So that's all for today, students. Thank you, and go through the chapters. If any doubts, we will be resolving at school reopens, and please follow all the rules so you can make a perfect sentence by yourself. Okay, so we will please follow all the rules of the government to stay away from COVID-19. Stay safe, stay home, stay safe. Thank you, students.